It did it. Nice. All right. Alright, so I'm going to start the oil change here. I have some 10W40 Kawasaki motor oil and oil filter for this 2008 Honda 450. So I'm just going to start by bringing the bike over here, and it's nice because the way the kickstand lays, when you take the drain plug out, it kind of already wants to drop out. So I'm going to do that, let the oil drain into the pan, and then I'm going to hold the kill switch and kick it over a few times to get all that oil all the way cycled out. So I'm going to show you that process. Here it goes. It helps if you have a little extension on this wrench, because then it can clear the foot peg, but it's not entirely necessary. Oh yeah. It's got a lock washer. Now I read in the manual you're supposed to replace this lock washer every time, but okay, as you can see, hardly any oil comes out at all. That's because the oil filter is still on, or this plug is still on. As soon as you take the plug out, it like opens up the circuit. There we go. I'll be taking the oil filter off too. So I'm not even going to take that all the way off. Yeah. Oh! Oh no! I was just going to say I better take it off in case it falls off. So here's the oil filter. Wow, this one looks so much better than the one that I changed when I first bought the bike. I'm just going to put the old filter right back in. You have to put the spring in the right side. You gotta look at the holes, make sure. All right, so I heard the clicker go click, and that means it's to the right specs. Hold the kill switch and kick it a couple times. Oh, I'm gonna get the, yeah. All right, so yeah, I think that oil is dirtier right there. All right, so now I have the new filter in. I have the drain plug out. Got to put that in back in. If you don't put it back in, you have a big mess on your hands. All right, so I have 670 centimeters or milliliters of oil in here. So I'm going to dump that in here, and hopefully that'll be the right amount. Yeah, it looks like it's right at the high mark there. So that's good. I'm gonna put the cap back on, and actually no, not even. All right, that's level. Okay, so it's just a little bit below the high mark, so that's good. I'm gonna call that good, and then I'm gonna grab the propane torch and start looking for the air leak, because there's an air leak somewhere in this thing, and I'd like to find it. I looked last time out in the wind and I couldn't tell at all, but I'm gonna try in the shop here. I think it has to warm up first. I don't know if that's in the how-to video, but I'm guessing you're supposed to let it warm up. I know you're not supposed to do it with it hot, in case the starting fluid pools and collects on something, then it can blow up. But that's the good thing about using this stuff, because this won't pool and collect, it just dissipates onto the floor, so there's nowhere for it to like puddle up like gas and explode. Alright, so this is what I came up with. It's science. Test it one more time here. We learned a few things. First of all, I think it's this. And second, my tightening did nothing. And this little light thing is not too bad. Sounds like this is it. I sure hope that's it. I'm done. I'm gonna go and do the same exact ride that I just did, and hopefully it doesn't make that whistling sound. Racers, start your engines. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I smoked it by a long shot. Oh shoot, I think I still hear it. Oh yeah, I definitely hear it. I really have no idea where that's coming from. I don't know. Now I don't know if it's an air leak. It sounds like an air leak, but it also sounds like the carburetor thing, like flurring. I don't know. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do for today. The final thing would have been that screw, but that involves taking the gas tank off, and that's a lot of extra work, so I'm not going to be doing that today, but I will do that in a future video. So I'm just going to post this. It's kind of a failed attempt, but I did learn a lot and eliminated a lot of the possibilities. So yeah, I'm going to be doing the gas tank in the future, and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one.